welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name's Kelly. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you'll see from the title, I do have a new handbag to share with you guys, and this one is courtesy of Shebag. If you haven't heard of Shebag before, they are an online designer replica site who specialize in top quality replica items. They do a lot of Chanel and Louis Vuitton, I have noticed, and if that's your cup of tea, then make sure to check out their website, which will be linked down in the description box below for you. They do also carry other designers on there too. They also carry jewelry on their site. I have actually tried some jewelry pieces. I've been very happy with the quality of their pieces, but this time around we're going to be reviewing a bag, and this is actually not a bag that I chose myself. This is one that they asked if they could send this particular one to me, so I'm really excited to share this one with you. Also, if you are going to shop the Shebag website, then make sure to check the description box because there is an exclusive discount code for you guys. So if you do want to save yourself some money at checkout, then make sure to utilize that. So I've actually had this bag for a little while now, and it didn't come in a branded box, but it did come in a dust bag, but I haven't got that to hand. So it's such an interesting design and definitely not something that I would have chosen for myself, but it is a lovely style of bag, and I feel like it's going to be a very easily wearable bag, very versatile, because it looks like you can fit a ton of stuff in there. So I'll try and show you some specifics. So obviously, as you can see, we've got the chain detail that kind of loops around to the front as well, which I actually really like. The fact that this is part of the design, very, very pretty. And the quality of the chain and also the leather that runs through the chain is very, very good. I really like the fact that the bag is slouchy so that I'm able to fit quite a lot of stuff in there, and it is an open top bag, so as you can see, if you're wearing it, then you will just have all of your pieces kind of loosely in there. You would be able to use a bag organizer, but I'm not really a bag organizer kind of gal, if I'm being completely honest, but I do feel like it is relatively secure considering. So if you had it to your body, then obviously nobody's going to really try and get in your bag. So to me, the fact that it is an open top bag doesn't actually bother me. The bag also has these beautiful pockets on the side, which you could fit a multitude of different things in there. So it has one on this side, which is a functioning pocket. And then it also has one on the other side, and we have the little Chanel logo in gold on both of those pockets. And the magnetic closure is also really, really strong, so very good quality there. If you can see on the hardware, we do have Chanel engraved on the hardware, and it's kind of like a aged brushed gold type of hardware. It's not shiny, which I actually think I prefer over shiny gold. I'm not a very shiny gold kind of person anymore. And then on the inside of the bag, I'm going to try and show you, it's quite hard, but on the inside of the bag, you've got one big open compartment. You've then got a little pocket on the side of the bag actually, and there's like a little Chanel tag on the inside, and then you actually have the same on the other side. So if you maybe wanted to put like your chewing gum or your lip products in one side, chewing gum in another, that sort of thing, that would be really nice to do, because obviously it would mean keeping your smaller pieces safer. There is also, I guess you could classify it as a little pocket because you could slip something in there, but there's like a little Chanel made in Italy patch at the back, and then it is actually kind of a pocket. It is kind of secure at the bottom, so you would be able to put some stuff in there, albeit not much because it is a relatively small pocket. Then this is the bag at the back. It's just this plain quilted textured leather, which I personally prefer over smooth leather because I am clumsy, so there is more than a likely chance that I'm going to scratch my bags. I think my favorite part of the whole bag though is this front detail here. I really like the look of it, and I also like how the bag wears, where it sits on my body. There is just one thing that I want to highlight, and for the most part, the stitching on this bag is absolutely pristine and very, very neat. The quality is really good, but there is a part here at the top of this part of the bag. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see, but we do have a frayed stitch here. So that is a little bit disappointing. There's also a little bit of a frayed stitch on the end, but it's really not anything to kind of write home about. It's literally the tiniest little extra bit. I'm only saying because I noticed it, and I obviously want to be very transparent in my reviews. But this is an absolutely stunning bag. So if you are interested in this particular bag, the dimensions of it are 30 by 26 by 14, and that is in centimeters. And then this actually retails for $599 on the Shebag website. So obviously taking into account that this is genuine leather, as I think all of their pieces are. I'm not 100% sure on that, but when I have asked, I've always been told that the leather is genuine. I have a few pieces from them now. I have a classic flap. I also have a wallet on a chain, and those bags are phenomenal quality, and this is no different. So I just thought I would give you another view of the bag on me. So for reference, I am 5'6", and this is where the bag hits me. So obviously this bag is a non-adjustable bag. There is not an adjustable strap on this bag, so it hits you where it hits you. But I actually felt like this is a very versatile place for it to fall. I think the chain length is very, very versatile. So I feel like this is going to probably suit most people's aesthetic in terms of where it sits. But I just really like it because even though I feel like Chanel is a more dress up sort of fancier brand, I feel like because of the style of the bag, this casuals it down a lot. So I would be happy wearing it just with an outfit like this. And then it could also be dressed up and elevated, but this just kind of adds so much to such a casual outfit. So if you are interested in shopping this bag, I will make sure to leave a link for the Shebag website, also the direct link for this particular bag, and also my exclusive discount code for my viewers. So if you do want to save yourself some money at checkout, then make sure to utilize that. That is everything for today's video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, then please remember to like this video and share with anyone that you think might enjoy my content. If you're not subscribed already, then please do consider hitting the subscribe button. It is free, and I would love to have you come back and watch more videos. A huge thank you to Shebag for sending me this beautiful bag. I absolutely love it. Other than that, I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.
Of the debossing, and the pattern that is around it is inconsistent as well. Depending on the year, the leather tab on the other side of the bag may say where it was made. It could be France, Italy, or it actually could be another country, could be the US. So if your bag doesn't have the made in on this tab, do not freak out. It depends on the year that it was made. Since this bag doesn't have where it was made on the external leather tab, the interior should tell you exactly where it was made. This authentic bag was made in the US. On the fake tab, it says it's made in France, which checks out with the serial number. However, it is too bubbly and deeply embossed where it is hard to read. Something else that I noticed with the drawstring and the stitching is that it is super, super sloppy. If you look on the back, the authentic one has very uniform stitching, double stitching, and the fake one is the most sloppy stitching I've ever seen on a Louis Vuitton fake bag. And it looks like it's glued almost with like a very vague stitch. There should be a debossed Louis Vuitton logo on the strap leather. On the fake one, you can see the lettering is too close together and it is too extreme of a debossing. On the real bag, you can see that there is the Louis Vuitton logo debossed. It is a lot more subtle and it can fade with time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love comparing real and fake bags. I think it's super fascinating. They always have some weird characteristics and things that I've never seen before. And so I love sharing that with you guys. If you are looking for genuinely authentic luxury bags, including Louis Vuitton, head over to myclosetrocks.com where you can shop with confidence, and we have new arrivals almost daily. Thanks again.
If you flip that tag over, there should be a 16-digit serial number. The serial number should be 2 rows. Newer versions of the bag, they're going to have a metal logo plaque. This should also say Fendi made in Italy. It should be backed with a leather piece and stitched around the entire thing. If this wasn't enough, the newer bags also have another serial number. This should be located in the back side of the interior zipper pocket. This should also be a combination of 16 letters and numbers and includes dashes. The interior lining of these Fendi bags are both textile and they both have different patterns. The older ones are going to be more striped and will have the F symbol in there, and then the newer ones are just going to be plain and will have Fendi vertically stitched into the interior lining. Last but not least, let's look at these little front tags that are super cute and great detail. On the back, they are going to have studs, metal hardware. These should be unmarked. However, if there is a little piece of leather that's holding the adjustment strap together, it should have an FF on the hardware. The top handles of the bag will be stitched perfectly and they should be facing each other. Now on the fake bag, it's actually going outwards. The stitching is facing outwards, which doesn't look good. You want the seams to be in, and so you don't see that when you're carrying the bag. Please check out the blog below so you can compare and contrast your own with more detailed images, as well as what older and newer Fendi bags look like. And please subscribe to my channel and like this video if you thought it was helpful. And thank you guys so much for watching.
When enlarged, and the font is different from the authentic one, so it doesn't pass the authentication point, while the top quality does. Ace, the watch band method. The band of the cheaper version is loose when we shake it, while the band of the top quality is much sturdier. The cheaper version is very hard to adjust, while the top quality is very easy to adjust. The band of the cheaper version looks cheap and shows signs of detachment, while the top quality looks genuine and expensive. Additionally, the top quality is much more exquisite in many details. Finally, let's open the case back to see the movement. The back case of the cheaper version is blank, while the back case of the top quality has clear engraved words. The movement of the cheaper version is rough, without a logo, while the top quality uses the same movement as the authentic one, which is very delicate. When we rotate the crown, we can see the extremely exquisite jewels inside, full of mechanical beauty, which is pleasing to the eye. Thank you for watching. This is Steven. If you like my video, please give me a like and subscribe my channel. See you next time.